Good evening, everyone. Armand here for Timebug. Hope you're doing well, having a great October. It is just about halftime, October 17th. So, arguably between the 15th, 16th, 17th, we're in the locker room coming out for the second half. It's a 31-day month, 744 hours in what I like to call the time bank. That's our time. That's the month. It's going to come, it's going to go and be gone forever. So let's make the most of it. It's a great kickoff to Q4. And what we're going to do today, if you remember last week on timebug.io, you can check out our printables. We put out the printable one pager for the beginning of Q4, basically for the month of October, which sets the tone for the quarter. And this quarter is really our wrap up for the year 2024. So last chance to get after your goals, make some pivots, adjustments, wind things down, wrap things up, so on and so forth. You got to keep accounting for your life, right? No one else is going to do it quite like we can for ourselves. So that's why I encourage us to put things down on paper, whether it's done privately or publicly with a peer group, with some mentors, friends, family members, teammates if you're on a team, not just for sports or school or work. We achieve things together. That's something I'm working on quite a bit, working more not just on Armand's independent goals, but on what we can do as a collective, as a unit, as a team that we agree on and can put on paper together. And as you can see, as of late, I'm very big into these one pagers and print what I like to call printables. So today, we're going to do a screen share on another printable called the day plan. And as opposed to that bit of a more macro period that we were looking at last time, this time we're going to go through the day plan. I'll take a single day here and let's make sure we got the right screen. I'm in Canva, by the way. It's a cool tool. You can edit and play with the PDFs. There's other PDF editors, many of them. I mean, Google has them. There's Adobe, so many different PDF editors. I do like to print it, and I advise you to print it because it's a good way to get away from the technology for a bit. Just print it or work on it on the computer, do the write-up by typing the way I'm going to do now, and then print it out. The cool thing about a day plan, like all of our one-pagers, there's a bit of planning involved. I don't even like the word day plan in a sense because it's really a day tracker. It's a chance to check in. So let me walk you through as an example. This is today's date, October 17th, 2024. Now, if you have this template, and by the way, all of the templates are available on timebug.io on the product page. I'll show you that later as well. But let's say you're doing this for the next day. It's kind of annoying what it's happening there. Let's just come in and you can change it. Let's say you're going to do this tomorrow, which is Friday the 18th. Just change the date. So I'm going to stick with the 17th. There's 7 little dots here. I'm going, for me, the week really starts on Monday. I know you might consider Sunday the start. So for me, this is Thursday, which is today. That's where we're at. Always like a good quote to kick off the day. You can add your own quote here. Edward, our designer, and I like to have new graphics, and fresh quotes for each day. For me, I have a big challenge on waking up early. And so today I was able to wake up by 6:30, which is like plus point. If I wake up early and do my core exercises in the morning, I'm up. You know, everything's like a game in a sense. So we've gamified this process. And for me, it's good to know, hey, I'm up on the day. I'm on top of this day. And if I'm up early and I'm in a cold shower, get my exercise and meditation done, it's like 7:30 in the morning and I'm already up 2-0. Like it's a soccer game and I'm up 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. And not to get complacent, you could lose track of your lead, but it's I think better to be on top than to be playing from behind. Although part of me always likes playing catch up with that urgency and pressure of coming back. So we each have our own process. Here's a chance to come in here and enter whatever your primary goals and intentions are for the day. Again, I'm not going to go ahead and fill out the whole thing here. You can use this space for whatever you'd like. It could be something very tangible, like delivering a certain project, having a big meeting, or it could be something internal, like, um, dealing with some conflict or some issues that are happening either in your personal or professional life, or just intentions, you know, be positive in all of my interactions today, even the challenging ones. Have productive and harmonious meetings with the team on key projects. I'm being a little generic there, and that's fine. You could be general in this space, and then you could be more specific down in these four quadrants. I like and advise splitting the day into these four segments, and you could change the hours. For me, I just went 7 to 11 and then 4 4-hour blocks. And then this way, you don't just have one big long task list. You start to break in your mind. It helps you put things into chunks, when you have key appointments, when you're going to get key things done at different parts of the day, the key people and places that you'll encounter or be at in the day. For me, it's mostly, Jersey City, New York City. Today was mostly Jersey City. Again, this could be done at any point in the day. You could even do it the night before. I advise doing it first thing in the morning. So you could, again, set the tone, set an agenda, set your plan for the day. The whole thing could take you 5 minutes, especially if you print it out. You scribble in a couple of notes, couple of key appointments. And then as the different segments of the day go by, if you're using pen and paper, you can just scribble in. It's like, remember good old Scantron? You're filling in that this quarter of the day was done. Q1, Q2. And in this case, we can do it digitally, but in other cases, you can do it by hand. So right now at 6 o'clock, I'm doing in this phase, I'm going to post Timebug video, using Zoom to do this. We'll do a little edit and get that out. Have dinner with my son, right? And then that'll take us through there. And then I have a couple of presentations to work on at night. Goes over with Yvonne. And then some JCSA tasks. That's my youth soccer league that I'm involved in, etc. I could put other things in here. Now, it's not just about getting stuff done. It's about your moods, your vibes. How are you feeling throughout the day? You can always use, now this is the bottom of the page, gets into these more qualitative measures. So I want you to think about that. How I've designed this, again, if for digital use or by hand. Think again, old Scantron. If you're feeling certain things, I guess more emotions and moods on the positive side, and then on the negative side, frustration, anger, different things. And if you're feeling something, you just take one of these dots and put it right over that feeling. Say a little bit anxious at different parts of the day. And you just come in. This is a little bit of a check-in opportunity. If you're feeling focused, if you were feeling motivated. And then again, if you're feeling motivated again later, you can come give yourself another check-in point there. So these are just raising your own awareness on how you're feeling and what you're going through as you encounter different challenges, different experiences throughout the day. Again, you can do this with little check marks. You can give instructions. You could come in and you can circle the things you feel, so that at the end of the day, when you're looking at your mood chart, you could kind of see all the different keys that you touched throughout a given day. We usually touch more than we're aware of on the surface. So, have these reflection points, these check-in opportunities for how you're feeling. And then you can also write things into your review space, notes and results for the day. Got a fast start with the early rise. Kept in a steady flow and got tasks done early. Or slowing down, this is true for me in the afternoon. I took a little nap. Nothing wrong with that. if I have to take a little cat nap in the afternoon and it allows me to have enough energy to get things done, and then I can still get to bed on time and get up early, I'll take that trade-off. Um, I also like to measure whether I had coffee or not. And I could put that in here or I can put that down here. Now, at the end of the day, I have these X's here, but at the end of the day, if I could get into these boxes, why is it not letting me get in there? Got it. That box is a little big. Let's go ahead and trim this one down a little bit. Just gonna move it up a little. Just for now. You can come in and you can evaluate on a 1 to 10 scale how you think you did with food quality. Actually, I had some good sushi today, a couple of good meals. How was the sleep quality last night? I'm going to go ahead. Fitness, I did a light workout, nothing too crazy. And my meditation was pretty good today. So you could score it. You could make a comment, how you felt, what you ate. Had some coffee. What else did I have in the morning there? It was is it a turkey sandwich? Turkey which? And then let's see what happens for dinner. And then also 1 to 10 scale about how you felt physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm going to go with sevens today. I'm liking the number 7. Spiritually. You can leave it blank if you're not sure. You know, put a question mark, leave the X, leave it empty. And I'm going to go ahead and do a quick evaluation there. Good core sleep. A cat nap. For fitness, you could say what you did if you want. I like to say ups, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups. I was going to maybe try to go to the gym at night and get there. Still might go. And, you know, I could write all my different meditations. I have a lot of them, so I won't get into all that now. All right, so we've got the update over there. I'm going to change the line spacing here. And you could play with this. Make it your own. You can adjust it. Now, through Timebug app, we'll be actually integrating these printables along with the app, so you can actually custom develop the things you want to track and kind of drag and drop these as widgets, the ones you want to engage with, the ones you don't. For some people, this might be too much stuff, and that's fine. I respect that. I want to give people the option to, tone it down, simplify it. But to me, it's all on one page. It's simple enough. You don't have to fill out every part, but it's a good kind of complete overview. And to end your day with a little note, how you felt, you know, are you depleted at the end of the day? Did you run out of gas? Were you able to rejuvenate yourself? Were you able to feel good, joyful, hopefully make some connections, you know, be with your family, be with your friends, have some excitement, some kind of progress, some kind of plus points. And I know that some people might feel funny about this. I do like to score my own days. And again, I'm a soccer guy, so I think about it like just objectively, right? Think about a long basketball season or a long baseball season. Even the best teams, you're going to take some losses some night. Doesn't mean you didn't get out there and give it a huge effort and even put a lot of points down, but sometimes life just kind of gets it over on you, gets the best of you, and it's humbling, but it's you know, then you show up to practice and to life, you know, the next day. You win some, you lose some, but you always, you know, put your effort together and put your best strategy forward. So right now, I would say at around 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., especially doing this video, I'm feeling like I'm scoring some points. So I think I'm up about, I call it 5-2, maybe 5-3. I don't like to get too complacent or consider it a done deal, but let's say at 6 p.m. We're up. We're up 5-2, right? But the day's not over. I want to close out strong. I know earlier this week I had 2 losses, a close one, and then a tie. This is just my own system. This is subjective. It's up to you, unless you have a coach or a peer or someone you want to do this objective kind of accountability, peer-to-peer type of sharing. Encourage that. In the Timebug app, we have advisors where you could invite people to review your life in different areas, mentors in business or in fitness or relationships or different areas of your life. So again, guys, this is the day plan. You could use it any given day. Later, I'll list what time I go to bed, which will hopefully be by 11:30. Challenge for me, but I'm going to just put it in there right now. Still 5 hours away, so I got plenty of time to get things done. Still end up with a winning day. Spend some time with my son. Get done some of my evening quadrant tasks. And today I didn't print it. I printed it earlier this week, but I kind of liked switching it up and doing it this way so I could save some paper and just leave it in digital format today. But only because I got to it late. Tomorrow, and in general, I do like to print this out and get some pen or pencil. I like to use those pens with the 4 different color markers. You know which ones? Remember these ones from growing up? These are still around. I think it's Bic or whatever it is. I like using that kind of pen with this kind of one-page printable. The website is right here, timebug.io/app. I encourage you guys to download our day plan. We also have the month plan. Next week, I promise you the week plan. So by the end of this quarter, Q4, we'll have all 5 main time periods, time bugs, right? We'll have annual for 2025 planning. We'll have Q1 for 2025, and we'll go macro all the way down to micro: year, quarter, month, week, day. All right. And then you focus on being conscious moment to moment, being aware. If you need energy, you have to know how to rejuvenate, take a break, get some rest, get your energy back up so you can, again, make the most out of this life that we have. It's a beautiful gift. Have a great night, guys. Take care. Let me know what you think also about the day plan and the other printables. Peace.